there was
1921, so he'd have been 19. Well, maybe around the same time actually.
Mm-hmm.
That Tom and Ethel died. I don't remember. Well, Les was still alive.
Les died in. God, I can't remember when he did. He and Dale Allen drowned, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went to that funeral. I was there when they had. Oh,
Yeah, you came back
Yeah.
from Colorado.
yeah. That's right. Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Was Hans
Joe.
still alive?
Yeah.
Hans was still alive when Les died.
Oh yeah. He died. Les had died first. Yeah. Mom had buried her husband, and she had at least one baby that died.
What?
That's in between after Mary, I think it was.
Grandma had
Grandma had an infant.
and they died.
The baby died.
And then she had 3 kids die.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a tough life. And she worked hard. She'd do the mink thing, and then she'd do baskets. Gather baskets, willows, and make baskets to sell, and make. She'd do the hides, some of the hides, and finally, when she got to send them away to get them done, she was so proud. But she would.
You mean like deer hides?
Mink.
Oh, mink hides.
Mink hides.
Where'd you get the minks?
Well, that's what she did with
Johnson's.
with Johnson's. Yeah, they bring them in they did them in Joe's porch.
Joe.
Her brother, Joe Oshie.
Joe Oshie.
Yeah, they do it. They do the mink, and they kill the feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tack them to the logs, and then they'd flush all that stuff off there. Oh gosh, it smelled. They used a sharpened. They'd sharp table knives,
Mm-hmm.
sharpen those, and that's what they used. They couldn't use a regular sharp knife, because it would cut the hide. They used the table knives instead. Every day they'd sharpen them a little bit, and then they'd. Oh, it smelled.
What's that?
They would smell.
It would smell bad.
Oh, it smells so bad.
Yeah.
Margaret and I would walk in there, and we'd run right through and into the house.
Margie Marvin?
No, Margaret Oshie.
Margaret Oshie.
Yeah, she and I would, because our parents heard, my mom and then her mom and dad.
Where was Carol Oshie? Richard.
Richard, he was there. He was there.
He's your age, right? Or he's
No,
wrong
he's
age?
about 3 years older than me.
3 years older, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a funny guy.
Yeah. He was.
He had like 3 teeth. And he'd laugh and
Yeah.
tell jokes.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
I remember him.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Carol. He was married to Carol. He'd call her Ma.
Ma?
Ma.
They go to a grocery store or something. He'd be 4 aisles over and he'd call her.
That's Tim's dad, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Carol was, that guy.
How did they meet? Do you remember?
Well, they're both from Warroad.
I know, but
Yeah. Oh.
they
Oh,
were
maybe-
dating in high school? Or?
No, they weren't dating. I think that maybe they didn't meet until because they were both back in the cities or something. I don't know. I was gone.
You were in Iowa or
Yeah.
Colorado?
I don't know when, but I came back and they were married.
You came back and they were married?
Yeah,
When you moved back from Colorado, you mean?
yeah. I heard that they had gotten married. But yeah. That's quite a very colorful people I grew up with.
Yeah, what happened with Hans's funeral was sad, I'm assuming, and
Oh,
there were a lot of people there.
Oh, Les was the one that was Les and
Dale Allen, yeah.
When they drowned, that was.
Yeah, what happened there? They were fishing. Dale Allen was fishing.
Dale Allen was fishing.
He always used to go fishing on that railroad bridge.
Railroad bridge, yeah. He and his friend.
What'd they catch there?
They'd catch bullheads and catfish. Not catfish, but they'd catch fish. I mean, it wasn't the fish they would catch; it was the fishing.
Or just the
Just the
activity.
The activity of fishing. And you know, when you're sitting there, you're not sitting very safely because the train bridge goes this way, and they have these big pillars that pilings that, and then the little things that jutted out. And
Yeah,
that's what they'd
the
sit
wood.
on. Yeah, the wood, and that's what they were sitting on. And then the current is going because that's where the fish are going. You know.
Why didn't was there a railroad still, or was the train still coming?
Oh yeah, there's still the
The train would come by and they would be sitting there. Was a train coming by when you fell in?
We don't know.
Oh,
Because the little boy, when he fell in, he didn't say anything about a train that he was fishing with. He just got up and went and ran to Les's.
they ever think he pushed them in or anything?
Oh no, because the pilings that came out. You sat on here, and then you're separated. You know, unless you're fishing up on top and you're on the railing and you're fishing over the railing. But they were sitting on these pilings that stick out, and they were sitting there fishing on there. Dangerous.
Yeah. So he fell in, and
And
the
then
current took him the other way, though.
Yeah,
He
it
was,
takes him out to the lake.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was facing
The other
other
bridge.
direction.
Yeah, the other
he
bridge.
fell in, and then the
He-
current took
here.
him the other direction.
Yeah, and the current was going really fast here. But of course, then when you get past the railroad bridge, there's Government Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's where he was. That's where he got caught up. That's where they found him. Wasn't very far, but by the time he got there,
They didn't have to dredge the lake or anything. They
No.
found him
they didn't.
because they had to dredge the lake for Grandpa, right?
Yes. Yes, they dragged. They have it's
The
like a
hooks.
big those hooks. Yeah.
Did you see that? No, you weren't even born. But they were. They had to dredge the lake to find him, or did he wash up on shore?
No, they dragged the lake to find him. It was deep.
Willie washed up on shore.
Yeah. I think it was really washed up on shore.
So when the I'm sorry to go back to that story, but when the border patrol show up at the boat with Willie, he had already thrown the body over, and then the border patrol left. Apparently,
Yeah.
and then he just stayed there.
Yeah.
On the boat?
I don't know if he stayed on the boat or went home or what. I don't think they.
He didn't go home because he washed up. I think the police found him washed up on shore.
I don't know.
I think that's what the newspaper story was that the police found him washed up on shore, and they asked him,
Oh yeah.
"What are you doing?" And he couldn't remember or something. And the boat was still out there.
Out there.
He couldn't find his boat. Oh no, Tom and Ethel's boat. They said, "Where's our boat?" And where's our son? where's
Okay.
Hans? And then they started interrogating him because they found the boat empty.
Oh.
And then they dredged the lake, I think.
Yeah.
I
then they-
think that I can't remember.
That sounds right. Yeah. Just dragged the.
Yeah. They had to do that for another family member too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
Who
Was it Dale? Was it Les? No. Or Tom?
Not Tom. Tom was way out on. Buffalo Point. Lorraine was.
They did dredge the lake for someone else though.
Yeah, they did.
I can't remember who though.
I can't remember either. Because it was way too deep. I don't think they ever did find Tom.
Yeah, they did. I
Did
remember
they?
I remember he had an open casket. Or I remember
They had the funeral.
they had a funeral
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I think that now, when Tom died, they have more depth things. They can
find 'em?
find them faster. But back then, it's just real crude to have to drag this big thing, to find bodies. Way back then.
And so when Dale Allen let's go back to that. So when Dale Allen was fishing,
Yeah.
he fell in. The little boy goes running down the railroad bridge.
Yeah, but
all
it was
the
close.
way.
No, they were on that side because the house was on the south side of the river.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to just get up go a little ways, on the bridge. And
Like a
then-
mile or half mile?
Oh, I don't think it was that far, because the distance between the railroad bridge and the car bridge, and they lived, just down a little ways from the Marvins lived here,
Mm-hmm.
and you go down here a block, and then they lived in the middle of the block there.
Mhm.
But he'd have to run that, diagonally to out that way.
Mm-hmm.
But for a little boy who's 10 or 11, it's a ways.
Mm-hmm. And Les was just at the house hanging out. Oh,
Well, he was at the house, and was helping Juanita. She had just the one leg. He was helping her go down the stairs one time, which was about maybe 2 weeks before, during a lightning storm, and lightning hit the side of the house and kind of paralyzed him because he was on that side of the house, and he was helping her trying to come down the stairs.
jeez.
And so he was a little paralyzed there, and then when he came, then he had to run down there, and he jumped in to dive to look for him.
Mm-hmm.
And but before he went, he saw the Shagaby boys coming across the bridge, and he said, "Come and help me." And they came running, and they both died. They both went diving in, and they dived looking for him. He told them, "Leave me. I'm good. I'll get back on the thing." And
Get back on the what?
he said, I can get back by myself. You go look for Dale Allen." And so they were diving, and then they couldn't find him, and they looked up and they couldn't see Les either.
Shagaby, which Shagabys?
I don't know. I know the two boys, but I can't remember their names because there were so many of them.
Not Son and Dar. That's my age, I think, right?
Those are.
It must have been their dad or
Their
something.
dads or something, because it was it's a long ago. And they were young then, those boys,
The
the
Shagabys.
Shagaby boys. I mean, they were maybe teenagers.
Mm-hmm. And then Les didn't come up.
No, they couldn't find him.
And when they were living in that, where were they living? They had their own house
Yeah, they lived on that.
by Marvin's.
No, not by Marvin's. Where you come across the car bridge, and you're going out of town, like you're going to the Reinhardt's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they lived out there.
No, not that far. But they lived, as you're going down that road to go to, Norma's place, you go about 3 blocks after you leave the bridge. There's a big white house here, and it was a rectory for the Catholic Church, and that's where Les and Juanita and Dale Allen lived. They were living in that house when that happened.
And what happened to Juanita after that?
She moved and went to see. She had a sister
Mm.
lived in.
They sold that house, or she just moved
Yeah,
out?
she
Or were they renting, or?
I don't know if they were renting or if they owned it.
Hmm.
Because I was in Colorado then. And then then he went to, went to the cities.
Juanita.
Juanita, yeah. Went to
The
city.
funeral
Her
was
sister-
a big deal.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That was at that church again?
Yeah, the Catholic Church. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, double. Just packed.
And Grandma couldn't believe it.
Yeah, she was a basket case. Yeah, she just sat.
Couldn't believe it.
She says, "I hate this place.
Hates Warroad. Yeah.
I hate that lake."
And the river and everything.
She lost her husband, her son, her grandson.
And that's what, she never moved though. She couldn't move from there. Lorraine was still there, right? Lorraine was, or
Lorraine
she
was
was
still
in
there.
Pennsylvania, or no?
Where's she been? No, she was there. She was there.
When did Lorraine move to Pennsylvania?
They were back by then.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, kids were really little.
They came back because they didn't know.
Well, it's hard to when you've lived. Both she and
Jerry.
both born and raised there, and
They're-
they have little kids.
I thought Jerry moved to Warroad.
Well, he's had family there, but then he went to the
Whiter.
White Earth. He had relatives there, but his mom lived there, and his brothers and sisters lived in Warroad. And I think he tried to live in Minneapolis and work for a while, but he didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he came back, and that's when he met Lorraine.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of were dating before, because Mom made her graduate.
Mm-hmm. So when they moved back from Pennsylvania, they were already back in Les Pas
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah.
What was Lorraine